So whether you just picked up a Sony camera and you came from another system and you're not familiar with the menus, or you just haven't found this setting very easily in what is just pages and pages of menus in the Sony cameras, separating your stills and movie settings is the first thing I do whenever I pick up a new Sony camera. In the menu, you go down all the way into the yellow folder, you go to Operation Customize, and in there is a different set for still/MV. When you click that, it has a little thing. It says you can set different settings for still image mode and movie mode on this screen, and then whatever you click, it'll be independent for each mode. So aperture, shutter speed, ISO, etc. I mark all of them. After you do that, you click OK. And now when you switch between movie and picture modes, whether it be with the newer mode dial, or even on my A7S III where you go to movie mode from the movie setting, and then you have to go into one of the aperture priority, shutter priority manual settings for photo, between the movie mode and like the M, you will have different settings. This is super helpful if you're shooting hybrid a lot and you want to use S-Log3, or you're using S-Cinetone and you want to have like a fixed shutter speed, but you're running, let's say, aperture priority or something. When you're switching over to stills, that's really helpful on the A7S III. It's basically paramount. Otherwise, you have to change your picture profile, your shutter speed and everything's going to be different. Maybe you have auto ISO on your stills, but you want to have a fixed control and you're using your aperture for exposure on video. Whatever the reason may be, this is probably the most important setting to have set as soon as you start up a Sony camera. Hopefully this is helpful. I'm going to do a lot more videos coming up about these different cameras. I'm shooting on the A6700 now. I've been renting the A7R5. I shoot on the A7S III and an A7 IV for work. I also got an older camera that I'll be talking about very soon. If you haven't already, please check out the Light Over Time podcast with me and David Sargent. We'll have a new episode pretty soon, but we're in the 40s or something like that. So if you like this kind of gear talk, nerd stuff, photography, all that, go ahead and give us a follow and check out the podcast on this YouTube channel or anywhere you get podcasts.